Hello everybody, welcome back to Dicky's Videos, where no war game remains unplayed. Further ado, we are of course back again with Command, and of course, as I keep saying on all these series, this is more of an informative video. Click the like and subscribe button, check the two links below, which is the Steam store, but also the Command database, I think it is. I've been reading the manual the last couple of days, trying to get to grips with more of this game. And like I said, just the year to learn this flight sim. Come and learn with me. We're just going to go through the tutorials and look at how we can actually improve our own gameplay and of course improve my gameplay. So we'll look at this unattended flight. So this is the next part of the tutorial. This second series tutorial designed to teach players the fundamentals of airplane operations in Command. In this tutorial, the following to be covered: using reference points, setting up air patrol missions, setting support missions. I've got to say, really impressed with the first mission, using the looking at the two fighters, the F-16 or whatever it was, and the spy plane. But yeah, we're going to be using reference points, and we're going to, of course, set air patrol missions. I'm just going to enjoy the gameplay as we go. So good morning. Today in person at Commander from the Ramat David base. So we're still in Israel. The air base in northern Israel, you learn how to assign air assets to missions. You've got the same planes as before, the F-16Is and the G450, the, of course, Recon. We've got two 707 Sakani tankers. Two Hermes 900-star UVAs have arrived to support you. One F-16 under the maintenance will not be able today, while the 7 tanker is being prepared and ready in 3 hours. So I'm not entirely sure what it wanted to do. Well, I'm assuming we've got to select the base. So to establish your mission, you need to place a reference point. So select a defined area under the mission reference points and drag the mouse and rectangular shape patrol determined by 4 reference points. When a reference point is selected, it will be bright yellow. When not selected, it will be dull white. You can set a reference point's visibility to be normal, small, or not show at all in the map selection. To create a mission, you need to select points to find the perimeter desired zone. Okay, so you can do this by holding down the left mouse button and dragging, or sorry, you can do this by holding the left mouse button and drag selecting them, or control right button by short. Ooh, so let's do the control right button. Oh, here we go. That's quite easy. And shortcut of defined area rectangle. When you've selected 4 reference points. Oh, there we go. That was quite easy. That was more easy than I was expecting. So I'm assuming 1, 2, 3, 4 in that direction. So when you've selected the 4 reference points, the key control F11 will go to the mission tab and select new mission box. This is going to be an interesting one to remember. Oh, there we go. And I'm assuming we can select the 24, 25, 26, and 7. So when you have selected 4 reference points, go to the mission menu. Second, go to a new mission. Name the mission Patrol. I assume we can just do Patrol. From the third member menu, a Patrol. So an AAW Patrol, which I assume it's air intercept patrol. Oh, in the AAW patrol. So just a patrol from the fourth member. There we go. Yeah, so it goes to patrol and air intercept. I see that point, because then we've got strike. And then it, of course, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So it will just selecting which kind of strike it's going to be. So if we have strike, air intercept, it has the options of then we're going to be striking land, naval strike. I'm not entirely sure what ASW strike means off the top of my head. Oh, I think it's anti-submarine, maybe off the top of my head. I think it's anti-submarine, but at least we get that, and of course support patrol, and then AW patrol. Oh, here we go. I think I've got an idea of what this is. So, 8S, sorry, ASW is anti-submarine. It's anti-air warfare patrol. So there's of course the acronyms for whatever it is. Leave the status okay. In the new mission enter window, mission name upper left. Yep. Moving the center of the screen, we'll try and keep the box within a third of the checked. Unchecked, investigate. Leave on active mission. So in the new mission editor window, select your mission name in the upper left. So there we go. Oh, third check. Okay, that's fine. Leaves the active mission. Oh, so here's the patrol, and it's a anti-air thing. So in the mission editor, now select the mission name upper left. Yes, we have. Unchecked, investigate contacts outside patrol area. Oh, go outside the patrol area. So I assume we just want the ships, the aircraft to engage what is actually in. Oh, that's hard to remember in that one. So your airplane will remain inside the patrol area. Leave active emissions box unchecked. Inside requires. Below you can see the setting of flight size for this mission. We will not need to change it. Then at the bottom, uncheck enforce flight zone. Enforce size even. Moving to the right, the patrol air box. There should be 4 RPSs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which we do. Which I assume are reference points. By the way, these are the 4 reference points we counted previous. If they are not, go back to the map and add the points. So yeah, if you did the first bit wrong, or when you're adding your mission things, if you're not doing that properly, I assume it won't give you the 4 that it's asked for or more. So select validate area. Okay, so moving the point areas, there should be 4 names of the desired area. If they're not, go back to the map. Select validate area just to the right of the edit patrol area. Well, I'm sure the people shouting at the screen right now, but where the gig in hell is edit, what do I want? Validate area. Create new ready selected aircraft. Ready selected aircraft, add priority. Here we go, validate area. So the area validation is okay. So what are the point of validating the areas? Below you find the mission flight parameters you can change. Now you're going to unassign units to the sector box and plus sign beside the F-16Is. Check the boxes beside the green aeroplanes. So this is where. So now we're going to unassign. Go to the unassigned units. So unassigned units are here, and of course, I think these are all the. I'm assuming these are all the stuff at that airfield we can see. Yeah. There we go, easy. Yes, perfect. Check the boxes, the green aeroplanes, and I'm assuming the aeroplanes are. So check the boxes beside the green aeroplanes. Red meaning it's not ready to take off. There we go. So one of the SUFA planes, I think it actually described it in the start of the tutorial. One of the planes was not ready to take off. Check the green airplanes, the SUFA 1 to SUFA 5. So I think we can just what's the word? But yeah, we can select all. Would it select the? It still selects the. If you got red aircraft and green aircraft, it does select them all. So assign the mission box. So ready selected aircraft, I assume. Okay, ready. And then the mission to work now to become a bit more complex. You'll need some time to know every option well. So deselect and reference points can be done. Control and end, and control and delete them. So I assume if we just come out of here and play that, what are these aircraft actually doing? We're just using what we used in the original in the food store. It's actually taking off. So I don't know if we actually have to. Okay. Okay. Ready. I think we actually did that wrong. Actually, one sec. Oh, silly boy. And I don't think it matters what we arm them with. I'm assuming they will just take off. And that's the one. It's just I don't know if we have to manually. They have the mission. Oh, so there you go. Yeah, it's not an instant you select the mission, they don't take off. So now the F-16s are airborne, you need to create a support mission for your airborne radar. So there we go. That's actually a good learning curve. That the fact is, even with the mission selected, you're not instantly getting the mission the mission reference points covered. It is actually order. You have to manually, of course, get them to take control. Makes complete sense. That does. But also you got to select the ones with the missions, and I don't know what order they go round or which correlation they will go. I don't think it particularly matters, but that makes sense. So now your F-16s are airborne. You need to create a support mission for your airborne radars and airborne jump planes. You need to deselect the RP Air Patrol. Go to the missions. So go to the missions menu. So go to the missions menu, deselect all reference points. Okay, 1 second. Oh, yeah, we go. Delete selected reference points, deselect all reference points. There we go. First of all, you need to go to the mission and select options, deselect. Now you need to place 2 reference points for support missions. So define area. Oh god, that was rubbish. Can I just delete that reference points? So define area. Oh, do you know what? I'm being an idiot. So go to the missions, add reference point, place the new map key and control F11. Oh, we're just going to call it support this time. That makes sense. It just depends if you're too bothered about shortcuts. I mean, I can't remember what the shortcut was. I've just done it 2 minutes ago. I'm going to play this again after this to make sure I'm fully on it. And then of course we need to know the not algorithms, the anagrams for the. Oh God, I just crashed it. Oh no, it just thought I crashed there. So we're going to call them support, and the third menu, just press OK. Oh God, did not like whatever I just did there. And of course, we could do the same again for we did for the F-16s, just for the support, the 2 support planes. And select. But then, of course, we've got to select them on there, and then whatever we want to do. And if we could put escorts down, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for that. But that could get very complicated very quickly. So the third menu, press OK, assign to just and 2-star mission. Okay, I assume that's fine. I'm sure it was the correct plane, but there seems to be a oh, have I just... Oh, and actually you can seize the other patrol thing we're doing. And that looks... And then, of course, I think we just go to our airport again. And I just want to... Oh, sorry. Oh, it's actually launched already. So the F-16s, have these actually gone off into that correct zone? So the F-16 low of aim 1-2 carry, stay airborne for more than 4 hours. We're going bingo. They increase that time and then create another support mission for your scaling tankers. As before, put a couple of RPs on the map. Select support on the tank. Also wants us to do the same thing again with the tankers. Now we need to create a bloody another reference point of the defined area. 37, 38. Oh God, how many reference points could you actually have on this? Select support. I need to check what the parameters are for what is support. Very well. I suppose support is support, but what, of course, what are the parameters for each of these increments? So I'll have to check the, and then we'll go on the tankers, the Boeing tankers, which I assume this gentleman, I think I've selected one by accident to go there. And then ready execute. There we go. Aircraft, and we need to set the 2. Well, one's already in the air, so that should be just a launch for that Boeing. Jesus Christ! I think that's what we should do. Yeah, there we go. Well done, sir. You're ready to start shooting down some enemy planes. I don't think we are. I'm going to have to go and play that again. But yeah, very interesting that the final score is 100, which I think was the top we could get. Yeah, just getting these reference points, these defined areas, and using them appropriately, and how big you can create. But then, of course, you can create multiple missions for multiple aircraft. But like I said, I think just before doing that, you need to find out just the... some of the minor things here, as in what are the parameters for a patrol, support, ferry, mining, and mine clearing, and strike, just so we can look. So air intercept, just to make sure the parameters are right in there. But yeah, that's quite simple. That is, I did actually like that, and actually, I think the main difficulty for me there was trying to figure out was the mission editor. And of course, I'm going to have to sit here for a while and just look at some of the... we can actually do a single loop. Oh, I see. So there is, of course, some more precise measurements we can do with the plane. So just a single loop, and I assume it goes straight back to base. And of course, any more, I don't know if we could do a line. I wonder if we could actually do a defined area. So deselect all reference points. So control insert. What a random key to do it on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we can add random inserts, and I assume we can just add a new mission, say strike, mission name, and we can drop an F-16. Oh, F-16 is unavailable. I don't think there's anything. Actually, we've got no aircraft we can particularly do, but then I assume we could do it as a patrol as we wanted to around it. Yeah, that's not too complex, but it's just getting to know the mission parameters. And of course, as you can see, I think the patrol and support are two different kettles of fish with what you can do. Because on patrol we've got investigate contacts outside the patrol area, investigate contacts weapon range, active emissions inside patrol, and support we have flight, 2 sections aircraft, maximum preference, trigger mission, UDOR raise. Yeah, so what's like a more of an aggressive patrol and what is like a support and escorts. Yeah, that is quite interesting. I had to mess around that a little bit more. So there we go, folks. That was looking at one of the other flight missions and adding aircraft to flight missions to varying degrees of what we want to do with the F-16s and the Boeings to actually support. And of course, why the F-16s are flying, the Boeings can particularly just rearm and refuel the planes as they are. There we go, folks. Please check the 2 links below to the, of course, command database, but also the Steam store. Like I said, this is more of an informative video than just a playthrough, just trying to get to grips with the UI of command and the difficulties, and of course just getting away, just trying to learn the game just a little bit better. Take care, and of course, bye bye.